hi there. It's a happy Sunday to you. You're welcome to another edition of your weekly magazine program. We call this program Personality, Places and Events on Africa Independent Television, AIT. My name is Eitayo Oyinson. Well, I must say I miss each and every one of you out there, and of course, for those of you who are just joining us, Personality, Places and Event crew, we had to travel to the United States of America to cover the exclusive Accolades Awards. And I'm happy I'm back. And of course, I have to thank my co-anchor, Kome Osalo, holding it down for me while I was away. In Yoruba, they will say Ekule. So I'm saying Ekule to each and every one of you out there. Now, we're going to go to a short break right now. After the short break, I'll be right back to dish out what to expect on the program Personality, Places and Events. So sit tight, don't go away. See you on the other side. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, the program is Personality, Places and Events on Africa Independent Television, AIT. I promised you before the short break that I'm going to dish out all what to expect on the program Personality, Places and Events. First, we're going to take a trip down to South Florida, where Personality, Places and Events witnessed a conference called the Empower 2015. We were there, we covered that event. I was there personally, and of course, on the red carpet, I spoke to businessmen and women. Right after that, we're going to take you back to Atlanta. But first, we're going to show you the making. I'm going to call it the making. How we left the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport straight to Frankfurt Airport in Germany. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. You need to just see yourself, okay? All what happened, the moving up and down. My leg aches. That Frankfurt airport so big. I must tell you that. It was fun, you know, because we really enjoyed that trip. And after that, we are going to take you straight to this short clip. You know, on this program, it's not about parties, it's not about events. We want you to educate you, to let you know a little bit about what's happening. Now, I'm going to tell you this about this professor. Her name is Professor Alexia Thomas. She's a Nigerian-born British fairy human rights activist, and of course they call her the mother of Commonwealth freedom. We're going to show you this small clip, and of course we're going to talk about, we had a gist rather, that some Nigerians will be deported this coming Tuesday. We don't know how true the story is, that they're going to be deported from UK down to Nigeria. So you better look out for that. The security and of course the immigration and so on and so forth. Please watch out for that. I think the whole news is all over the internet now. How true it is, we don't know, but we have decided to share something from Professor Alexia Thomas. It's a thing that you have to gain from. Those are all what we have on the program today, Personality, Place and Events. And of course I'll be right back to say thank you for watching the show. So sit tight, don't go away. I'll be right back. Hello, hi there, you're welcome to this segment of the program. The program is called Personality, Places and Events on Africa Independent Television, AIT. My name is Eitayo Oyinson. And of course, Personality, Places and Events, we're here live and direct from South Florida, where we came to cover a special event, and it's called Empower to Prosper, organized by Sean Saunders. Personality, Places and Events recently was in Fort Lauderdale, South Florida in the United States of America to cover the Empower 2015 Business Conference. The event took place at Fort Lauderdale Marriott Harbor Beach Resort in South Florida, where the theme, Prosperity is a Lifestyle, encompassing financial, spiritual and psychological development. Be empowered to live with it. Some of the highlights was the area of empowerment, the psychological of money and how to attract finances, business and franchise development. The organizer of the empowerment program, an entrepreneur, author and money coach, Sean Saunders, a Nigerian pastor, Pastor Praise Elroy, some important personalities from other parts of the world spoke to Personality, Places and Events in South Florida, United States of America. This is what they have to say. Alright, we're still on the show, Personality, Places and Events on Africa Independent Television, AIT, and of course we are here live and direct. And of course we know on this program that we're bringing events all over the world. And of course we've just come back from Atlanta, Georgia, down to a special program right here. But I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet, but I'm going to let the organizer of this event tell us a little bit about this event. First and foremost, we must welcome you, man. What's the name, man?
Sean Saunders.
Sean, I hope we're free if I can call you Sean.
Yes.
Now, they want to see your beautiful face, Sean. Okay, that's good. You know, all the way from Nigeria. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
First and foremost, what's this program all about?
The program is called Empower to Prosper International, which is an organization I established here in South Florida with the particular purpose in mind of helping people to understand that everybody has the ability and the right to prosper and live a very good life. So the whole concept behind this conference and the whole organization is empowering people with the wisdom, the knowledge and understanding of how to live a better life, how to obtain wealth, and how to be able to use that wealth for building a legacy for themselves and their families.
Now, is this the first time you're organizing this?
This is actually our first annual conference. It's something we're going to do every year. We're strategically bringing the secular world and combining it with faith, where we can get people to understand how to do business in the real world, but also to connect them with strategic people that have money for investment, people who have different opportunities to move everyone into the next level of their lives.
Now, so far so good. How will you assess the attendance of people around here that came for this same program? What's going to be the candidate assessment?
I will tell you that everybody who is here is so excited and hungry. What we're dealing with now is a crowd of people that said, you know what, I don't want to live life the way I've lived it before. Yes, I may be a professional. Yes, I may have made some money, but now I want to develop wealth. I want to have sustainable wealth. I want to have multiple streams of income. I want to be able to not have to go to work every day. I want to be able to just simply live a good life with having money coming into my life from different directions.
Well, we're still on the show, Personality, Places and Events on Africa Independent Television, AIT, and of course I told you earlier, or I promised you earlier, that we have a lot of people we're going to talk about. Now, we have a Nigerian here in America. As a matter of fact, she's going to introduce herself, and of course, let's just go straight to business. What's the name, ma'am?
Pastor Praise Elroy, Mrs. Pastor
Praise
Elroy.
Elroy, okay.
Yes.
You were here.
Yes.
Okay, you left Nigeria for this program. What really brought about that?
One, because I believe in the visionary Sean Sanders, who happens to be a friend of mine, and also what's the mission or the thing she's accomplishing with what she's doing, educating people on the importance of not only to making wealth, but also to be able to keep it and use it properly. And as a pastor, I think it's a good thing. While we pray for God to bless people, we should also pray that they should have enough knowledge to know how to keep what God has blessed them with.
Okay. Now, you're very close to the organizer of this event. What really brought the relationship?
Use the word ministry. Well, why she's busy educating people, use the word on the physical points or how to get the money, giving the information. We bring the power on how to get the money.
Okay.
Because the two have to go hand to hand. Because Deuteronomy 8:18 says, and that shall remember the Lord our God, which is he that giveth the power to get wealth. So we need the power to get wealth. And one of the ways you get the power is also information. And that's what we're doing here today.
Now, so far so good. How will you assess? What's your assessment of the whole program so far before they have the break? How will you assess it?
So well. It's gone so beautifully well. You can see all the female millionaires, those in gold, those in real estate, those in different kind of businesses, bringing information and getting people to know how they can invest their money. Government officials from different parts of the world. It's beautiful and it's so rich and busy.
Thank you very much, and of course the Nigerians, by the time they're watching this, they'll be saying thank you, thanking you, and of course thanking the organizer of this event.
Yeah, she's coming to Nigeria soon. Next year, yes, they are coming to Nigeria. A whole lot of them. The lady who talks about the gold, and Sean, and every one of them, many more. You're going to have full house of female millionaires coming over to Nigeria to bring something new information and also to give you a network on how to make it to the top.
First and foremost, what's the name, sir?
My name is Scott Golden.
Okay, so if I call you Scott, is that okay?
Scott is fine.
Scott, okay, right. Scott Golden. Now, Scott, you're about to deliver a message. What are we expecting from you today?
My message is principally about once you have wealth, how you keep your wealth. And so I'm going to talk about estate planning techniques and estate planning documents so that people can understand what estate planning documents may work for them.
Okay. Now, so far so good. How will you assess the program so far?
Well, the program so far has been great. It's really given people a diverse view of the types of investments that they may have,
okay,
and the type of money that they may be able to make from them. Okay. And although money might not be the most important thing in the world, it is important for you to know how to manage your wealth and use your wealth so that you use it appropriately, so that credit doesn't use you, and that you're not taken in by the world schemes.
Now, Scott, you're a legal practitioner.
Yes.
So how do you combine a legal practitioner to this kind of program?
Well, the legal practice really that I have and that I'm here to present today is really to talk about how to maintain not only your wealth, although that's principally what we're talking about today, but also your family. The Proverbs tell us that that blessed is the man that leaves an inheritance to his children's children. So one of the things that we want to talk about is how to treat your wealth so that it works for you and for your family as opposed to controlling you.
Okay, thank you very much, and of course, thank you, Scott, for being on the red carpet today. Now we have another tall, beautiful lady right beside me. I don't know her name, but she's going to introduce herself. She's going to tell me what she's into. Anyway, we're so proud. We're so proud of the set of people we're seeing here. So how are you?
I'm wonderful. My name is Jewel Tankard.
I want to see your beautiful face.
Yeah, okay. I'm Jewel Tankard. Hey, everybody. And married to Ben Tankard, the famous gospel jazz recording artist. And we've been blessed to have a #1 hit reality show about family on TV, on Bravo TV. And so if you guys have been able to see Housewives of Atlanta, we're on that same station. And then I also have my own television show called the Jewel Tankard Talk Show. But I'm here today at this business conference because, first of all, I love Sean. And I love what she teaches on wealth mindset and how to overcome poverty mindset. And so I came in as kind of the long-term wealth strategist to show the average person how to save currency-grade gold. So they're gold coins and they're silver coins, but they have other alloys in there. We're dealing with the purest form of gold, which acts as a liquid asset. And so that's what I was here today, helping the average person begin to save gold, because I think we're going to see another recession. And you know, when recession happens, it doesn't just impact the United States of America. What happens in Russia, what happens in China impacts everybody. So the key is to understand the wealth cycle and where you are in the wealth cycle, because wealth is made in cycles. And so the key is to understand there's always deflation, then inflation, then hyperinflation. And right now we're in inflation. Right now gold is low. Gold, silver, and oil always run together. So if oil is low, then silver is low, then gold is oil. When do you buy to become wealthy? You buy when it's low. So when the recession happens, that's when the price of gold goes through the roof. So now's the time to buy as much as gold as possible. And so that's what I'm doing, touring all over really the world. I'll be in Nigeria coming up. I'm going to the Bahamas, teaching people how to save gold so that they can set up generational wealth.
So watch out, you know, she's coming in. She's coming in. Anyway, so far so good. What can you say you've benefited in the first part of this seminar?
Well, it was great. I benefited a lot because I got an opportunity to meet with the Ministry of Financial Investments in the Bahamas, which is great. He's actually getting involved with golds, and I'm going to be coming to the Bahamas. So that was great to hear about those investment opportunities in Bahamas. You can buy land over there, resorts, all kinds of financial investments. So that was huge. And then, of course, hearing Sean talk about a poverty mindset. A poverty mindset has to have the latest and greatest in designer clothes. And I'm not a hater of designer clothes, I like designer clothes, but we have to make sure we have our priorities together, because if you got red bottom shoes but you don't have a red bottom portfolio, then you out of order.
Okay. Now, what's going to be your own assessment about the whole event? So far, so good.
Oh, no, the assessment definitely, no, I think it's great. The first part of the event has definitely been amazing, and I think it's for everyone. And I think that we have to have a sense of urgency about our money, because money impacts everything. It impacts the school that your children go to. It impacts your quality of life. It impacts what you eat, what you drive, what you wear, and not just impact today, but hopefully everybody is in a position to be able to not just help your children to be exposed to all the continents of the world and to give them exposure, but also to take care of your parents. And Sean talked about that her parents didn't have health insurance. And so had she not been in a position where she was a multimillionaire, then, you know, she couldn't have been a blessing to them. So it really impacts every area of your life.
The Empower 2015 Business Conference was a success in America, and a replica of the empowerment program will take place in Nigeria in 2016. Nigerians, get ready. Okay, viewers at home, you're still watching the show, Personality, Places and Events. Don't get confused. But on the program today, we're going to tell you the build-up, the journey, and of course, how it all went. The way we left Nigeria. I'm talking of my own humble self, Tayo Inso of Personality, Places and Events on AIT, the General Manager of AIT Network Operations, Joy Edomioya, and of course, the publisher of Accolades magazine, Ambassador Gine Kato. We all took a trip down to Atlanta, Georgia, to be part of the exclusive Accolade Awards. But let's have fun. Let's see how it all went. Well, we have decided to give you this clip. All our funds we left the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport straight to Frankfurt Airport in Germany. Well, it was all fun, all razzmatazz, a lot of work in the Frankfurt Airport, so big, I must tell you my legs were aching. Let's take a ride, and of course, let's show you how it all went. Alright, the start of the show, Personality, Place and Events on African Independent Television, AIT, and of course we are on our way to cover the exclusive Accolade Awards taking place in Atlanta, Georgia. You remember, and of course, we promised you that we're going to bring you the all what's going to happen in the exclusive Accolade Awards. But right now you might be asking yourself a big question: where are we? We're in the Frankfurt Airport, and of course in the next couple of hours we'll be heading to Atlanta, Georgia. But I must tell you this, that we're really having fun. The organizer of this award, we're talking of Ambassador Gine Kato, she's right here, and of course the representative of the #1 African Independent Television, AIT, Namore Edomioya, is the GM, AIT Network. She's right here, and of course somewhere around the airport. And of course the baby mama happens to be a friend to, what's her name again?
Nguva.
Duva? Duva, yes, sorry. Duva.
Nguva.
Okay.
Nguva.
Nguva, alright? Yeah. You might be wondering who is handling the camera. It's Ambassador herself, because she's my camera lady, not even a cameraman now. Okay, so we're doing all this together just to give you the best, and of course to let you to have fun on this show. It's Frankfurt Airport, and of course we have some passengers coming.
All the girls they love galala, body should have the fuck a For this and you know the Sagara. We are the like I do, like I do, like I do, like I like. To your hand, to the front, to the back. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Okay, what is the plan? Me a try to love your demand. Say you want to dance, you want all the money from my band. Oh, you scatter the ground, but the body they make them in town. When they see me around, they scatter the dance like a whole lot of go. We are so do. Oh, you dance in the ground, like a this, like a that. All the girls they dance galala, all the dudes don't go cassava. All these and you know the Sagara. We are the like I do, like I do, like I do, like I like. To your hand, to the front, to the back. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. India, it's you back on your toe. Oh, I did your song now. Baby, India, what have you done?
Register for a change of a new down at www.commonwealthfreedomrally.info or remain crusader at commonwealthfreedomrally.info. Justice to one is injustice to all. If a man like you is affected, equally it could be your sister, brother, wife, husband, children, friend, and it could even be you. No one is safe, no hiding place. Stand now or you sign a death warrant upon yourself. You may think you are immune, you may think you have passport, you may think you have right of residence, you may think you have investment, you may think you have money, you may think you have wealth. Just one day it could all be gone. It happened to the Jews and it can happen to you. Sleep not, my friend, and dance not, my friend. There is danger illuminating. It could be anyone. Failure, 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 failure to stand for today is tomorrow your death warrant. Welcome to the new world. Your world, your rights, your birth and your grace. This is 21st century Commonwealth, citizens' freedom mandate.
Tick the clock, tick tick. What you have to do, do quick. This is how far we can go on the program today, Personality, Places and Events. But before we go, let me just tell you this, that the program Personality, Places and Events, we cover events. Wherever the event is taking place, within or outside Nigeria, please get in touch with us and send a text message to the number you're seeing on the screen. In our subsequent edition, we're going to show you the exclusive accolades, awards, and how everything went. And of course, the tidbits. These are the things we're going to see in the next couple of weeks by the special grace of God. By next week, Kume is going to join me on this program, and of course she's on a short leave. She'll be right back next week. Until next week, I still remain Eitayo Oyinson. Thank you for watching the program today, and have a nice week ahead. Bye for now.